Welcome back, Pause Menu Society. I'm one of your hosts, Derek Daniel Ocean. With me, as always, Awesome Amy and Big Money Sterl. This is Pause Menu Society. I think Kobe's taking a night off. Um, Jasmine will be back. I know we've been saying that a lot. She 100% will be back. Just some medical stuff. And we're not going to go into details, obviously, HIPAA and all that good shit. But she will be back. I want to say congratulations to the Stars. They did not win the national championship, but they fought very, very hard. They lost in the quarterfinals, but very proud of them for making it as far as they did. So congratulations, ladies. Um, we do this thing every Monday for our main show, and then on Wednesdays we are currently recapping episodes of Raising Kanan, season 5, the final season. Today's
Mhm.
episode was very fucking good. Can't wait to talk about that. But y'all know how we do this. If you've been listening to us, this is what we do. This is our party, and we like to start it off with 6 brown chicks. So we got 2 of them today. Y'all want to
Excited.
hear the first one?
Yeah.
Let's
It's my
go.
favorite
All right,
part.
here we go. My aunt passed away in Alabama, and I had to travel for the funeral. My husband chose to stay behind and watch his kids. He drove me to the airport in his car, and his phone was connected to the Bluetooth, like most phones are these days, right? We stopped for gas. He's filling the tank when a call comes through. I accept it. Somebody's audio is a little loud because I can hear an echo of myself. Um,
Okay.
Before a word is spoken, a man speaks. No wonder why your bitch cut you off. I don't know how she handles all that dick. I'm still sore.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard it right. My husband heard the convo and I locked the door. I responded to the caller, "You're fucking my husband." The caller hung up. I sat in the locked car until my husband broke the window. He said the caller was trolling. He drove me to the airport and I left without saying a word. I'm this close to staying in Alabama and leaving him and his kids behind because I just don't know what to do. I'm disgusted. Help. So
That's
there's a lot of
insane.
things. There's a lot here. Number one, probably should have taken her car or maybe taken an Uber. I don't know. Number two, let me tell you, brother, something. I'm not advocating for cheating by any means. I want to be very upfront about that, right? I have to
Okay.
preface this. If you are knocking somebody else down, and on top of that, seems like you're a little bi or curious and your wife doesn't know this, if this is an iPhone and the car has CarPlay, what I want you to do is go to your settings. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Is it under general?
Are you going through it right now?
Absolutely. Trying to say, okay, so go to general and then go down to CarPlay. Turn that shit off. If you got some shit going on and you know a call or a text can come through that could ruin your life, probably don't use CarPlay. All
Yeah.
right. Number two, if you turn off the car, he must have left the car running while he was pumping gas.
Which
Because in
first of
my
all
car,
is not a good idea to do.
that's also true. In my car and most other cars, even if you have Bluetooth connected, you stop the radio will play even if the car turns off. But when you open that door, that's it for any audio,
Right.
right? Whether music or a call.
Right.
Number three, I guess he didn't think to take the keys with him. I get it. But
Why didn't
now
he
you,
let why didn't he let his sneaky link know, like, "Hey, I'm taking my wife to the airport, like, don't call me, don't text me."
because a lot of people don't think like that. But I'm under the impression the sneaky link didn't know that he was married.
Oh.
Well, if you look, he says, "No wonder why your bitch cut you off." So unless he told him like I had a little bitch I was fucking on and she cut me off. I don't know.
Or she literally was just like, "I don't wanna deal with you no more right now." I don't know.
That could be it. I don't know.
But she said my husband, so, I mean,
Yeah.
typically, that's not how that works. Um, you
She
typically, if
said
that's
you're
He
the
fuck
case.
probably just
she
told him. You're
Mhm.
right.
she said
Yeah.
she said you're fucking my husband, and the dude hung up the phone.
Yeah. Why didn't he say nothing
So,
else? Why didn't he stay on the phone? I would've talked about it.
well,
Yeah, that's
then
not in a
actually that would be contrary to my point then. I would assume the sneaky link does know he's married because if he didn't know, then he's gonna air him out like, "Oh, bitch, I didn't know he was married. I've been fucking on your nigga for da 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 da." So there's that factor.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta tell you, I can't call it. I really can't call it.
I wish there was, like,
Um,
a part 2 to this. I wish she was like, "Hey, here's what's going on now." You know what I mean? I wanna know. I'm
you know what I wanna
curious.
do?
What?
We need to
She said
have
his
our own.
kids too.
Yeah, they're not her kids. She married him and
Okay.
he already had kids is what I gather.
Yeah.
I think that we need to have a conversation about us starting our own confessional. We need to find a site to host it, and people can come in and tell us what kinda crazy shit they got going on in their lives, and then we read it on
Anonymously
the
or
air.
something.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We don't wanna fuck up anybody's,
I don't know, just
money,
DM us.
relationship.
Whatever.
There you go. Um, you should have turned that CarPlay off or not turned that Bluetooth. Or like Amy said, let the nigga know.
Right.
Whoever you're fucking other than your spouse,
That's dumbass man cheating, though. Most niggas that cheat, they don't think that far ahead, that's why you get caught.
Mm.
Women cheat and think 6 months in advance, so, he just was not paying attention. It was just a lapse of brain.
I don't
um,
know. All
That's
I
a hell
know
of a way to
is
come out on the down low, though. That's,
that is. Now
shit.
you now your wife know you on the down low and you had to bust your fucking window. You driving home pathetic as
Yeah,
fuck.
why'd you bust your own window out?
She wasn't gonna let him back in the car.
But that don't mean you need to bust out your window.
His only recourse was to call the police.
The
Or
police ain't gonna do
depending
nothing, but
well, here's the thing. So depending on the vehicle, there could be now if it's a Kia, you could actually like a Kia will tell you from the app how much gas you have left in your car. If you left the car doors unlocked, you can
Yeah, that's
auto
most
start
cars
the
now.
car in the winter. Yeah, so maybe he doesn't have his car is new enough to have Bluetooth, but that could be it. Because if
I don't
there's an
know.
app and you broke your window when you could unlock that shit from your phone,
Right.
but maybe you know what? Maybe he didn't have the phone on him. Because if the call comes and he sees it coming through, I hit end on that motherfucker immediately.
True. Unless he's just not paying attention, he's
Yeah,
just,
no, it
you
would have
know.
been it wouldn't have been even really connected to it. That's why she locked the door. The phone was definitely in the car
In the
with
He
her.
car.
coulda
So
just
he was
waited
fucked.
it out. She had a plane to catch. Like, she
She's got
had
a
somewhere to
point.
be.
She
He
does.
could've waited her out and been like, "Listen, you're either gonna be late for your plane or we're gonna talk about this. You're gonna let me in here, and I'm gonna take you to the plane to
Or
the
she
I
would have
didn't
airport."
hopped
think
her
about
cool
that
ass in
factor.
the driver's seat and
In
left
the
his
driver's
dumbass
seat and
sitting
took
right
that
there.
nigga car. That's a possibility too. That is
Yeah,
a
I'm busting the
possibility.
window.
Okay, alright, whatever.
I don't know if I'm busting my own shit. Don't cheat. Just don't fucking cheat.
Just
That's the
don't
simplest
cheat.
way to not do like this is a bad situation on all fronts. Um, yeah, driving
I
home
mean,
with your window busted out. Man, look.
from from what it sounds like, though, like, I don't know, it might be worth it to stick around a little longer. I'm just saying.
Wait a
If
minute.
if
What?
if what he's
Wait.
saying is
'Cause
true on the phone, I mean, I
that's
might
so
stick
wild.
around
That's
so I
so
can do a
wild.
little shopping on the side. I'm just saying, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got her look, let me tell you something. There's nothing in the state of Alabama except for University of Alabama and Auburn football. There just isn't. So if she's thinking of staying in Alabama, I don't know. Maybe some women like what do they say? Grower, not a shower. Some
Oh,
women like
yeah.
growers. Yeah, like
We don't know if he
I don't
is. It doesn't sound like he is. Sounds like he's just a shower, and that's just that.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
let's
she
get off
handles
homie
all
peace
that
real
dick.
quick though. This
Yeah,
is
let's do that. Let's do
we can
that.
switch from that real quick.
While we're at it though, not dicks, but I saw a very interesting little quote the other day, and I wanted to share this
Okay.
for the men out there who don't like thicker women. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. I'll tell you that right now. I saw this quote and I was like, okay. The quote says, "The bigger the fupa, the tastier the chalupa."
I saw that.
That's fucking that's crazy.
But is it wrong? I mean, like it's not
Oh no, no,
wrong.
we're never gonna lie about that. Yeah,
That
we'll keep that
motherfucker
all the
be
way
heat
there.
like hot and ready like a little Caesars down there. I'm just like,
God
what?
damn.
Tell me I'm lying. I'm just saying. Look, I'm not gonna
I
be that
wouldn't
person.
know.
I'm not gonna be that person, but I would know. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. I'll take your word for
I,
it.
I think you should. I think you should. All right. So moving right along to our next six brown chicks. This one's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. My high school sweetheart reconnected with me after nearly 15 years. I post videos of my country lifestyle. He liked my post and jumped in my DMs. He has a 12-year-old son. I have a 14-year-old daughter. Our reunion was sweet, and we quickly moved to combine our households into mine. I live in a rural area, a solid 45 minutes from the city. Things were going okay until my daughter showed me his son's social media. The boy is in the trenches, hard, in all caps, by the way. He jumped off the porch and started drilling at 9 years old.
Damn.
He constantly makes posts teasing the recently deceased. This little nigga's a demon.
That's what the fuck you get for letting the
Oh
people you don't even
my
know them in your
God.
house. See? See?
I had a talk with my boyfriend and he snapped, "I know that. Why the fuck did you think I wanted to move out here? I thought we reunited because he loved what we used to have, but it seems he's just trying to keep his son alive. How do I handle this?"
Stop.
He
Just
said, "I know this. Why do you think I wanted to move out here?"
I don't yo.
Golly. He used your fool ass. Yeah,
damn.
That boy said we going to the country to get some act right.
that's crazy.
Drink. Let me tell you something. At the age of 9, I was obsessed with St. Louis Cardinals baseball, St. Louis Blues hockey, the Chicago Bulls. When I was 9 years old, Magic Johnson didn't even have HIV yet. You know what I'm saying? Or he did, we just didn't know it. Okay? Um, baseball, kicking it with my friends. That's what I was doing at 9 years old. This little nigga doing drills at 9 is crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
9 years old out here catching hats. That's wild.
I thought
That's
that said
fucking
12. I mean, it's still too
No,
young,
he
but
jumped off the porch at 9 is what she
at
said.
9. He's been
oh.
He's
drilling since
12 now.
9. He's
Oh,
12 now. It's niggas in the pen that don't got as many bodies as this little dude. That's what this is telling me.
That's crazy.
out. Get
That
out
is
my
fucking
house.
And you
insane.
just sat up
Get
here
get
and let
out
these
my
motherfuckers get mail
house.
at your house. It's over with now. They get
Whew.
mail there.
Yeah, once you
Mm-mm.
get mail there, it's a wrap. And you can't just kick them out like that. I know this. That's why the fuck I moved him out here.
He caught him a silly one.
He did.
A
He really
silly
did.
one.
Yeah,
But okay, so here's my point. You got to do your research. You got to do your fucking research.
Mhm.
She should have been checking for any anything. I really want to this little nigga like he in these pictures with fucking white forces, you know what I'm saying, standing like Desi Banks with a Draco in one hand, a fucking Louis bag on and shit like that. Like little nigga probably tatted up.
Tatted up.
I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what to tell you, babes. It looks like you brought a killer into your house. I don't know what the fuck to tell. I have no advice for you.
Yeah,
I
how
really
about
don't.
let's actually get to know each other besides online and, meet the kids and do it as you
Well,
moving
see, that's the
motherfuckers in
thing.
there.
She thought she knew the nigga because they were high school sweethearts. But baby, a lot changes in 15 years.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you still have to get to know what he's got going on, and you also
This
bring
is
in.
true.
Especially
So
when
let
there's
me
kids
just say
involved.
that's what I'm
Bingo.
saying. So
Especially when
let's
it's a
just
boy and a
say,
girl. A boy and a girl for sure.
well, not only just that. Let's just say this on a more surface level. You bringing a man into your house. You bringing a kid. At the very least, what if he has a crazy baby mom?
Mhm.
That too.
You ain't even think that
Mhm.
far.
Some people just don't think about it. They just think about themselves and what they're feeling, and they just wanna act on it.
Now she done
Yeah.
heard gunshots in the woods. Thought motherfuckers was deer hunting. It's that little nigga out there target practicing and shit like that.
Damn.
Um, this is fucking crazy. Um, I don't know if you own the home. You try to put up for sale. If you're just renting, I would say leave, but them niggas not leaving that house. So, sweetheart, it's to me, you're kind of stuck. You fucked like Chuck. I, I'm sorry, I just don't see a way out of this for you. And you got a serial killer in your house. So
And it almost sounds like you snitching. So you better watch how you sleep around that
that's
little
what.
motherfucker.
So
True.
what you gonna do? You like? I don't. I think you're fucked. I'm just being honest. I think it's a wrap. So find out what size he wearing True Religion jeans and just make sure his gear is tight
True
because you
religion
you you you,
jeans.
you hate to open the bedroom door and that nigga got the blick in your face. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Don't piss 'em
Misfry a
off.
piece of chicken in that house if you want to and see what happens. Chop your ass
Dang.
down in your place, in your fucking place.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they did not think they clearly didn't think this out. Well, no,
He thought it out. He knew what he was doing.
thank you. He was going out there to save his son. She didn't think it out. Now, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would not be surprised if that boy in there trying to fuck the daughter.
That's what I was just thinking too.
They got what she gonna look, man. Let me stop. Let me fucking stop because this is just not going to end good for any
We're
party here.
done.
I'm sorry. This
That's
is not a
it.
good look. This is just not a good look. You have to like, man, look.
Mm-mm.
Why
Yeah,
would
that
you do
blended
that? Like,
family
why?
shit ain't always as cracked up as it sounds. That shit is
Yeah,
mhm.
well, when they take your organs out of your body at the funeral home, they kind of blend those too. So you probably should have thought about this. This is a huge fucking colossal mistake. Like, this is really dumb on your part. I'm sorry. It- but that nigga knew what time it was. He knew what time it was. We'll get this nigga
Oh
out the
yeah.
city real quick. Hey, man,
He
they
saw an
say
opportunity and took it. So I mean, I
a
guess
sucker is born every day.
Got us
And,
one.
yeah, a good dummy. Grits, dummy. So anyway, what a fucking week. Amy, you had something. You want to go first?
sure. Okay. So, um, here's the thing. Y'all ain't Taylor Swift fans, right?
Not in the least bit.
Love
Yeah,
that.
not really.
Me neither. I never liked her music. I don't think her music's good. I don't think she's a good singer. Whatever. She got married. Tell me
Yeah, what a
why.
fuck.
Tell me why there are people taking her trash from her wedding and selling it as sculptures. Cigarette butts. A lost AirPod and selling it as sculptures.
What are they
Um,
selling on eBay or some shit?
I don't know where
I would
they're selling
imagine
it
so.
from.
I
It
don't.
didn't
This.
it
Let
didn't
me tell
say.
you
The article
something.
didn't say, but my God.
All right, so there's a few things about this. Let's start here. Um, as far as I know, Taylor Swift is not Jewish, and neither is Jason Kelsey.
Right.
Adam Sandler, however, is Jewish. Adam Sandler performed the ceremony. And yes,
I didn't
yes,
know that.
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler performed their wedding ceremony. I love Happy Gilmore as much as the next man. I love Anger Management. I love Big Daddy. There's a lot of things Adam Sandler could do. Officiating my wedding is not one of them. I'm gonna start right the fuck there. All right.
Nah,
Number 2. Was it really necessary to have it at Madison Square fucking Garden?
that's the one. Why?
I just I
Because
guess for
she's a billionaire
secure
and she can, I guess.
man, look, we have got to stop making excuses for this girl, okay? Well, not we. They do.
Mhm.
They do, not we, because I don't make excuses for her. That girl dropped like 8 versions of that album last year. Like, let's see how many fucking versions. Like, I'm not kidding. It was a gang of them shits.
Yeah, she dropped a shit ton. My friend who actually she likes some of her music. She listened to her latest album. She was just like, "It's shit." She's like, "Well, I don't know why everyone is freaking out over it." She's like, "It's awful."
Taylor Swift's newest studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, features over 30 different variant editions across physical and digital formats. During its release week, there were 27 physical editions, including 18 CDs and 8 vinyl LPs, alongside various digital download deluxe variants with alternate covers, colored vinyl, and bonus tracks. If anybody else had pulled that shit, they'd have been like, you're rigging the game. You're trying to make sure you have the number one album.
Mhm.
Somehow, when Taylor Swift does this shit, people just turn their head.
They just lose their shit about it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
So it almost sounds like to me, y'all mad because she knows she got a form of dope and the crackheads is gonna buy it regardless if it's stepped on or not.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I'm mad about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we just hating. I got you. Cool, cool. I ain't
Yeah,
fucked up about it.
absolutely.
I ain't
Yeah,
fucked up about it. Okay.
absolutely. Imma lay the blame at the feet of somebody, and everybody's gonna be like, "Why?" And I'm be like, "Well, because obvious reasons." This is Kanye's fucking fault. This is Kanye's fault. Taylor was like the little wait, she was America's little sweetheart, but she wasn't, like, on this grandiose large scale until he pulled that bullshit at the VMAs, and
That's
then
not
everybody
true.
whoa! Yeah, the fuck it is.
I mean, it
Taylor Swi
helped. It obviously
that's
helped,
what I'm
but she was
saying.
big before that too. Like, I remember my sister and all her friends bumping her shit before that.
She was big. She was as big as the fucking Jonas Brothers were at that time. Now, who's bigger now?
Well, I
The
mean, they're
Her
Jonas
fucking
Brothers,
obviously
Jonas
that
Brothers.
the Jonas Brothers quit playing doing music for the longest. Them niggas split up in some more shit. So
right.
that's not a fair comparison.
One of them niggas made a song about fucking and called it bacon. I'm not playing.
You mean cake?
You ain't ever heard no, that's okay, so one of them is in the band that made that song "Cake by the Ocean."
Yeah.
One of the fucking Jonas Brothers made a song about fucking, and it's called Bacon.
Like like bacon you eat, not like baking, like you're
Yes,
baking a
yes,
cake?
like bacon
Bacon.
you eat. Which one of them made that fucking Bacon song?
So by
Stop.
you saying that lets me know why Taylor Swift passed them niggas
Yeah,
in the hierarchy.
it's Nick Jonas. It's Nick Jonas, and it's got Ty Dolla Sign on it. Um,
Okay.
bro, she's you know how people say Drake's still making the same music, it's the same shit? Taylor Swift is like the female equivalent. She's still making songs like a 15-year-old who got her heart broken, and she's in her 30s. Like, that VMA shit was 2009. I need like, she was, like, 16 or 17 when that happened. That's a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The point is these people are going crazy over
She's
her
fucking
trash. Her
36.
wedding's trash.
She's 36.
Yeah. I
I didn't know
mean,
she was older
if
than me.
they
I
can
thought
make
she was
some
younger
bread
than
off
me.
of
She was 19 when the VMA shit happened. She's 36 fucking years old. Look, man, here's the thing. I'm not here to hate on how somebody make. Well, actually, yes, I am. Uh, at least if she was making good music, I'd be like, all right, I get it. Like, I'm not a super duper Madonna fan, but I can name you like 6 or 7 Madonna records. I can't name more than 2 Taylor Swift records. I'm not even kidding.
That shit ain't for you. Just like it
Yeah.
ain't for me, and just like it ain't for people in our demographic. It ain't for you. We ain't the only
Madonna
motherfuckers
had
in the world
slaps
doing it.
though.
Right.
We're not, but Madonna had slaps. Get into the groove.
It was the
Um,
'80s though. It was yeah,
yeah.
all that
Oh
shit
my
was
God,
blended. The
what a
sound was
time.
blended. It's
What a
totally
time.
different.
The '80s were amazing, except for AIDS. That's some bad shit.
She peaked and hit her stride in between the ages of 17 and 21.
Yeah.
We were already shit, we was in the streets doing shit at that point. So that was never for us.
I it's crazy how people worship at the throne of mediocrity. She's got Taylor Swift makes the most mediocre music I've ever heard in my life. I'm not kidding. And guess what, Swifties? I know y'all gonna try to jump in comments and all that shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you call yourself a Swiftie, I know you can't whoop my ass. I know you can't whoop. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know you can't whoop my ass. So please come with the bullshit, because I'm prepared for it. So try the shit if you want to. You might not make it back home. That's all I'm saying.
I want you to think of someone, a famous person, that you would buy their trash from.
Not a single man.
Yeah, I ain't even that type of nigga. So
I'd
Yeah,
never. Why?
that's like you remember like I guess they still do it. Like how you would get to LA and somebody would sell you a map to the homes of all the stars in Hollywood, and this is how you get to the Hollywood
no,
sign
that's
and shit
illegal
like
now.
that.
They don't do that no more.
They don't do that anymore?
They used to do it in places like Hollywood and all that, but after the murders and shit, that shit's illegal now. You can't do it.
Makes sense.
Okay,
That's
well,
that's
yeah,
fair.
it does. It absolutely does. And it never should have been thing in the first fucking place.
Right.
Um, I think the eBay flip game, like you can still buy shit on eBay and it's still profitable, but a cigarette butt that fucking Bradley Cooper threw away after he was smoking, but it was some of everybody at that fucking wedding.
$25, by the way. It sold for $25. One cigarette butt. A butt.
And who you my thing is, how I know that this motherfucking cigarette butt came from this specific person that you said.
Bingo.
That too. I did see a TikTok where these people took leftover food. I don't know where they got it from. They didn't show, but it was in a brown paper bag and they were like celebrating for getting leftover food from the wedding and we're just so excited. It was like a piece of bread.
And this is from Taylor Swift's
Taylor
wedding.
Swift's wedding. Yeah, yeah. It was from her
So
wedding.
do you honestly think that they put the shit in a brown paper bag, or where do you think that bag came from?
I think it came from the trash. That's what I think.
Exactly.
I
Well,
think
shit,
this shit is
it
phony.
wasn't a brown paper bag in sight at that motherfucking wedding.
Right?
Okay. So I've got some of the guest lists. Obviously, Adam Sandler, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Lopez, Austin Swift, Nelly and Ashanti, Scott Swift, Andrea Swift, Jason Kelsey, obviously, he was the best man. Kylie Kelsey, Donna Kelsey, Ed Kelsey, Andy Reid, Jan Ravnik, no idea who that is. Abigail Anderson Beard, no idea. Tom Hanks, Paul McCartney, Gracie Abrams, Dakota Johnson, Camila Cabello, Zoe Kravitz, Emma Stone, Ice Spice, Ed Sheeran, Millie Bobby Brown, Jason Sudeikis, Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper, Hugh Grant, Nikki Glazer, George Stephanopoulos, Adam Scott, Naomi Scott, Sacha Baron Cohen, who's probably funny as fuck in there, Aaron Dressner, Julianne Moore, Tommy Hilfiger, Patrick Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes, Eric Stonestreet, Ellie Goulding, Graham Norton, Lena Dunham. Oh God, it was a terrible fucking. Lena Dunham was there. Jennifer Lawrence, Jenny Han, Liam Hemsworth, Gabriella Brooks, Reese Witherspoon, Rob Gronkowski, Tate McRae, Ben Stiller, Shabuzi, Jessica Alba and Danny Ramirez, Tim McGraw, Carly Cross, Joshua Kushner, Benson Boone, Kelsey Ballerini, Little Big Town, Laura Dern, Shout out Laura Dern, Andrew Scott, Maren Morris, Ethan Hawke, and Ryan Hawke. Miranda Lambert, Joe Don Rooney, Cooper Cup and Anna Marie Cup, Lennon Doyle and Abby Wambach, Steven Spielberg, Matt Stafford and Kelly Stafford, Aaron Andrews, Carissa Thompson, Michael Strahan, Cameron Saunders, Mariska Hargitay, Jack Antonoff and Rachel Antonoff, Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens, Vanessa Bryant and Natalia Bryant, Fergie, Machine Gun Kelly, Sierra and Russell Wilson, Jessica Chastain, Jimmy Fallon, Bowen Yang, George Kittle and Claire Kittle, Kay Berlin, Gerard Carmichael, Barbara Cochran, Lucy Dawkins, Marcelo Hernandez, Allison Roman,
How
Sombra
long is
Suki
this
Waterhouse,
list?
as long as a bitch. Max Martin, Daniel Haim, Sabrina Carpenter, Elizabeth Banks, Heidi Gardner, Cindy Crawford, Kaya Gerber, Greta Gerwig, Conan O'Brien, Stephen Colbert, Paul Rudd, Bull Allen, Joey King, and Stephen Pitt. The Chainsmokers, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., Peyton Manning, Stevie Nicks, Seth Meyers, John Baptiste, Kimberly Williams, Alex Morgan, Pete Wentz, Kareem Hunt, Niecy Nash, the Dixie Chicks, Donald Glover, Pat McAfee, Robin Roberts, Clark Hunt,
I just want to say, I
everybody
look
and their mama, everybody except for us.
right. Why didn't we get invited? She heard us talking shit about her. That's why.
This is the first time we brought her ass up.
I talk shit about her all the time.
Taylor, everybody and their mama except for us and the Lord is on this fucking guest list. We ain't get no fucking invite. That's why I hate the fucking Chiefs, and that's why I hate your mid-ass music.
So I put in
But
the Discord her wedding dress.
Mhm. Oh God,
It's a choice. Black gloves. It's a choice.
this is AI. There's no way this is real.
Are you sure?
Look at Travis. That's definitely not real.
No, you're right. That's not real. Hold on. No,
That's AI
because it
like a
has no.
motherfucker.
Hold on. Oh no, that's her
That
picture
nigga,
from the Grammy Awards. That's what it is. Hold on.
I was gonna say that shit looked like he auditioning for Miami Vice.
No, you're right.
You better
I
not have
was
won to your fucking wedding.
right. I was
Yo,
like, hold on.
nigga, is that a mint green suit? The fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I've seen weddings at the courthouse look better than that.
Yeah, that nigga got a Hanes t-shirt on underneath that motherfucker.
That's crazy as shit. Everybody and their mama was there. Ice Spice got invited and we didn't. I'm not feeling
They
that.
actually kick it though,
Ice
so
Spice. Damn. Okay, this is supposedly her wedding dress.
Oh wait,
And
we have some
Christian Dior
instructions.
Haute Couture.
Are you
Hold
putting it
on.
in there? So apparently there were some instructions. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding may have happened last week, but people are still talking about it, especially now that a new report has revealed more alleged behind the scenes details about what guests had to do before they could even attend. You bro used to legit be Killer Trav. Like it was black women on him. He really woke up one day next to the flat back and was like, "I'm a white man and I have to carry myself as such because this is
you
crazy."
motherfucking right. For $1 billion, you motherfucking right. I'd have said the
I
same
had to
shit.
carry myself as such. Oh my god.
Couple got married on Friday, July 3rd in a whimsical garden-themed ceremony in Madison Square Garden. 1,000 guests were reportedly in attendance, including Sabrina Carpenter, Selena Gomez, Jennifer Lopez, and more. Guests were treated to food stations featuring Italian cuisine and sushi, along with serving trays and bars everywhere. A source previously told People there were also performances by Stevie Nicks and Paul McCartney, and even a raffle that included designer bags, Cartier watches, and a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. I'm really more pissed we didn't get invited. This shit counts. This sounds
That's what
kind
I'm
of lit.
saying. They sound like they showed the fuck out to me.
This sound like a flavor ass wedding. Now that I like, hold on, I'm still not gonna listen to her albums, but Jesus Christ. Madison Square Garden also celebrated the nuptials by displaying a uh JUST ampersand T married sign on multiple screens outside the venue, while the Empire State Building lit up blue for Taylor's Something Blue. Jesus Christ. She's from Pennsylvania. She's not a fucking native New Yorker. I hate like New Yorkers just bending over sucking dick for anybody. Like, when the fuck did New York stop being New York?
Nigga, do you know how much money New York got just for having her wedding there?
I was just about to say,
This
I
is
mean,
fucking
You
makes
sound crazy than a motherfucker.
They are gargling
multi-billions.
hog. They're gargling hog.
For $1 billion,
sheer-
I'll gargle a cow. What are you saying, bro? Like, yeah, they just won the championship, and then now 2-3 weeks
Exactly.
or a month
You're
later,
fucking. Yeah, no. The sheer
you
scale of the
crazy than a
celebration
bitch.
sparked criticism online at the time, with many calling it flashy and performative, which it is. And now new discourse is bubbling up after a report shed light on how secretive the entire event allegedly was. Well, duh. According to Entertainment Tonight, guests received save the dates in March from an unknown number, followed by cryptic clues over the following weeks. They were first told only East Coast, then Manhattan, before eventually getting a text that the event would be black tie. What? She made these
Nigga,
niggas jump through hoops.
Hold on.
Even then,
So,
what?
remember in Euphoria, you were talking shit about Cassie's $5,000 flowers,
Yes.
right? You want to know how much Taylor Swift paid?
Cassie's were 50,000.
50,000,
But
excuse me,
Go
50,000.
ahead.
She spent on florals and decor, mind you, it doesn't just have florals, but 5
I bet that shit
million
was
at the minimum.
and you talking about why New York let them in that motherfucker? Because that's why. Nigga,
Her
for 10
wedding
bands, them
cost,
motherfuckers could have got married on my bed.
the estimate overall cost of this wedding was 20 to 30 million dollars.
That's a tax write-off for her. Clearly, she has
That's
the
what I'm
money.
saying.
We're not disputing that. This is
And
crazy.
it's a lot of people that bid. You got to look at the bellhops that got tipped. You got to look at the hotel
Yeah,
people,
a
the
lot of
restaurants.
motherfuckers made money. I'm not going to
Yeah.
dispute that. A lot of motherfuckers made money. Even then, the report says the venue itself was never confirmed officially, despite widespread speculation it would be Madison Square Garden. Some guests allegedly didn't know for certain where they were going until they were already in the car. Did she send cars for people? At 4
That's a
a.m. in the
damn lie
morning.
because people was already reporting that it was at Madison Square Garden damn near 2 weeks
That was
before
a
the wedding.
speculation.
Yeah.
That was speculation. At 4 a.m. on the morning of the wedding, guests reportedly received the QR code with the exact driving route, with the source claiming that if you deviated from the route, the car wouldn't be recognized. Hey, man. All right.
She sent them niggas on a scavenger hunt. That's
This
This
crazy.
is crazy. Once inside,
After all
guests
that, I
allegedly.
don't even want to go now.
So this part is true. This has to be true. Once inside, guests allegedly had their phones confiscated before finding embroidered handkerchiefs on their seats bearing the couple's initials, wedding location, and lyrics. So it's gonna be forever for Taylor's song "Blank Space." I believe that because we didn't see the only pictures we saw were people who were dressed either at their hotel or getting out of their vehicle. I've not
It's
seen
true.
a single picture from inside the venue. So I do believe this.
Yeah.
The report also confirmed the musical performances in the raffle, while adding that Kesha, Fergie, and Sierra all did karaoke during the reception with Taylor, allegedly joining Sierra for a performance of 1-2 Step. I wish they hadn't taken anybody's phones, because seeing Taylor Swift try to fucking do 1-2 Step with no rhythm, I know that shit was fucking absolute hollers. I know it was funny as fuck.
Oh my God.
Taylor was on stage all night, a source said, adding that Travis also sang and partied. Man,
Hell
look.
yeah, that nigga just came up. Shit.
Those new details generated tons of reactions online, with people saying the event sounded more stressful than exciting. Quote, "Sounds exhausting being a guest," one Reddit user wrote. "I'd give up if I was given strict rules on how to get there." Another person agreed that it sounded like a nightmare. Many wondered why the venue was kept so private, given that the location was already widely believed to be Madison Square Garden. Quote, "There's absolutely no reason for this level of secrecy, in my opinion," another person wrote, "especially since the venue was leaked early on. I know Taylor has had security concerns in the past, but if that is truly a reason of grand concern, she did need to go through with this big spectacle of a wedding and kept it more private."
That's what I
Others
was
thought
thinking
it
too.
made them seem overly important. This quote, "This is giving levels of self-importance, insane levels of self-importance If you have to treat your wedding guests like national security risks and reveal the location and stages, maybe the obvious answer is that these people are not actually close enough to be invited to your wedding. If we go back over that guest list, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of them just seem like they're there because of their social standing. I'm be like,
Yeah.
Imma tell you one thing about you city niggas because I'm a you city nigga. I promise you that nigga Mo did not give a fuck about none of that going on up in there. Imma tell you that right now. I'm just being honest. If I can tell you anything about Cornell Haynes Jr., that nigga did not give a fuck about all that. We saw Nelly and Ashanti on they show, and that motherfucker told Mo the bed was how much? What'd he say, 7,000, 70,000, something like that? Ashanti got
Something
real
like that.
comfortable. That nigga Mo told her, "If you don't get your ass up off these people's shit right now, that's what he say, Sterl? What he say?
Told her get your ass up off these people's shit. It
How
was
much
dead
is it?
serious.
70,000. Girl, get about these people's shit." That's what I'm telling you. I know that nigga. Of all the people there, I can tell you that nigga did not give no fuck about all that going the fuck on.
Mm-mm.
Um, Taylor is pretty though. She's pretty. I will give her that. Um, this is ridiculous. What is she? A CIA agent? CIA agent? Someone else said, "What a joke." Another wrote, "It all seems so endlessly extreme." Um, Someone also wondered whether their invitation process could have discouraged guests from attending from an unknown number. That sounds so sketchy. That right there for real, I've been like, "Yo, are you trying to line me the fuck up?" Like, this is crazy. I wonder
Yeah,
how
so
many people didn't.
maybe I wouldn't go.
Someone said, "I wonder how many people didn't show up because they weren't being direct or clear." I know I would have ended up blocking an unknown number that was texting random shit like Manhattan randomly to me. Another addict, can you imagine like Brad Pitt and Hugh Grant playing along with this crazy breadcrumb invitation and secret QR codes? Side
Let's
note, I
just
saw
but while you reading this, let's just also state the fact that these people are getting up, taking their ass to a 9 to 5, and probably struggling to pay their bills while they judging this girl.
true. So
True.
while I found this article, there were other articles. There was one that said one of her producers thought it was a fucking scam. He was like, "This doesn't sound real." Come to find out it was real, but if somebody who works with you on your music thought the shit was a scam, I could believe other people thought it was a fucking scam too.
Right.
And if you didn't show up out of the 10,000 motherfuckers that did, do I really give a fuck? No, nigga, I'll
Probably
see
not.
you. Yeah, like it ain't that big of a motherfucking deal. Do you want to go or not?
Right.
Someone said this might be fun if it was a guest list of 200 of your closest friends. You all knew each other well. Someone else said it's 1,000 people who are expected to have their life on hold for a week while you breadcrumb. That's okay. So that's right because Taylor and Travis were not the only celebrities. There's dignitaries in there. You're asking people of notoriety who have films to do, TV shows to record, albums to record, tours and all that stuff. Hey, save the date from an unknown number, put your life on hold, East Coast, Manhattan, don't deviate from the route. You're telling there are people who are on that guest list who are 10 times more talented than Taylor Swift, and she sent their ass on a wild goose chase. Right or wrong?
And
It
and it's
worked.
still plenty of us to
It
say.
worked.
And it's
Hey,
still plenty of motherfuckers that's getting kicked out from the fish fry because they brought off brand sodas. Shut the fuck up. Do you want to go or not? It's simple.
look,
Shit.
guess
Like,
what? It worked. So did World War II. All right. A lot of shit worked in World War II on
Damn.
fucking for. Okay, I'm just saying. Just because something works
That's not
doesn't mean that it's right.
the same thing.
No, it's not. But guess what? The bombing of Pearl Harbor worked, but many lives were lost. That doesn't make it a good thing.
Nobody's
It just
lives are
doesn't.
lost from going to a
Not in this
wedding
wedding. I
or
get it.
not going to a wedding.
This
That
shit
is
is
enough.
crazy. Um, Telling them they can't deviate from a path or they'll be kicked out of the party. That is a little crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. The only reason for
you've
this
been
level of
kicked out
security
for
is
less.
Yep.
if you're inviting 1,000 people and you barely know some of them and don't trust them to all keep their mouths shut. The easiest solution is to not invite 1,000 acquaintances. Others thought it sounded kind of fun. This is super funny. One person wrote, "Imagine traveling to Manhattan for a wedding and not knowing where you're going until the day of. That's kind of fun, to be honest." No, it's not at all. I think this is some absolute bullshit. I think that I, I'm sorry. We're doing
I
a
think
lot
that she
for,
did what the fuck she wanted to do,
Mhm.
and
and
she's well
anybody
within
that
her right.
feeling, yeah,
She's well within
I
her
don't
right.
give a
I
damn.
still think it's some bullshit. That doesn't change that.
True.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if motherfuckers took the time out and wanted to be there, cool. Uh, didn't nobody say nothing to you when you brought the whore to the barbecue and nobody liked that bitch, and they told y'all to get the fuck out.
Whoa,
Your
whoa,
day went
whoa!
on the
What
next day.
whore I brought? Are you speaking in generals? Because I
Not
was
you,
like, what
nigga.
whore?
I'm just
I
talking
was like,
about.
what whore I brought to the barbecue? What the
Wait, I was
fuck?
ready for the story. I was so ready for it.
You fuck! I was ready
No, I'm
for it.
talking about in general. In
In
general, my
general.
G.
Okay. Just a little example.
All right. So had devil's advocate, right? Nobody knows who the fuck we are. Had you been extended an invite, would y'all shown up?
If
No.
I had the bread and the means and all that shit, probably so. Why not? I went to whack ass clubs and didn't enjoy myself and all kind of shit. I would have went just to people watching that motherfucker.
Let me tell you this. I've seen Wedding Crashers a million times. I'd have definitely fucking went just for the tail alone. Just for the tail alone.
See,
So that's what I'm
I
saying. Shit.
I was already like my brother got married recently. Congratulations, Noah, and
Congratulations.
Congrats, Noah.
yes, and his wife. um I was already like a little like, I don't know. I was gonna go regardless, but they had a dress code for all of their attendees, which apparently is really normal nowadays. I didn't think
It's
it was
so
very
yeah, it's
normal.
becoming increasingly normal. It's like, but I get why, because I remember somebody was like, "Yeah, such and such and them are getting married." I was like, "Oh, word!" And they was like, "They got married in a barn and everybody wore jeans and cowboy boots." I was like, "Okay, then I see why people are implementing dress code. I get it."
Yeah, so she implemented neutral colors, nothing bold, no big patterns, just neutral. And you know me, I don't do neutral. I mean, I'll do black, but you're not supposed to wear black to a wedding, right? So,
I don't
anyways,
think
the
so.
point the point that I'm trying to make is that even just that, and I was already like, I don't know if I want to go to this wedding. So if you're texting me from some unknown number telling me to not deviate
That
from like
see,
I'm
it's
not gonna do it.
the unknown number in the QR code for me is like, that's where I'm just like, wait, what the fuck are we doing here? That like
I mean, don't get me wrong. It is mad extra. It's mad extra, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, you can choose it whether you want to go or not.
you can,
Yeah.
but my whole thing is this: you're Taylor fucking Swift. You have a publicist, and even if you don't want to use your publicist, hire a PR firm. You could have sent out actual invitation. This like like everybody thought Jeff Bezos was fucking nuts for fucking renting out like a town in like, was it Rome or Greece or some shit like that for his wedding?
Italy. It was
Venice.
Italy.
It was
Venice.
an
Yeah,
entire yeah.
the whole fucking town. Everybody like, I gotta tell you, his was on a grander scale, but this fucking scavenger hunt, it makes his shit sound like more normal than hers. It
That's
does. I'm
true.
sorry.
Yeah, it does. It does. Cuz at least you know where you're going, what time it's gonna be at
Like,
and like
if your
where you're
car
gonna be.
deviates from the route, you don't get in. Like, bitch, you know how hard it is to get through fucking Manhattan? Like, that's I
Too
this
bad. Sit in that traffic.
but the thing of it is, if you do want to keep everything contained, then Madison Square Garden does make sense, because the vehicles can drive underneath where the players go in, where the Rangers and the Knicks go in, or the Liberty. That makes sense. Other than that, dog, I don't know. This is screaming, look at me, but don't look at me because the pictures aren't out.
I don't
This
know,
shit looks
man.
nuts.
I mean,
I'm
it's
not going.
it's keeping people talking too, so,
She keeps herself in the conversation.
Mhm. Certainly. What's next? I don't
Um,
wanna put any more effort into this woman.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Um, where we at?
Taylor
Sorry.
Swift. I don't know.
No, we're done with that. So, Bam out of bio stuck Tyler Hero on his motherfucking eye.
Okay, that nigga the blues in
Let me
Vegas.
tell you something. You better watch what the first of all, you don't want to talk shit about no nigga named Bam. Let's start there. All right. Um, oh
Fair.
boy.
Fair.
Um, so Tyler Hero was messaging somebody on I think it was WhatsApp, right?
Mhm.
And he was talking mad shit about Bam out of bio. So um the dude screenshotted this shit and put it online. I was like, oh shit, Tyler and Bam, what the fuck? So Tyler found out the dude was screenshotting. He put this up, like, so then dude posted this part. He's like, you lame as hell. You screenshotting now, say no more, champ. Dude was like, hey, no, Bam is lame as hell. Niggas had to know the real hero. He was like, it's okay, you lame as a bitch. You fanned out, like we said from the beginning. He was like, enjoy Mill, Milwaukee, brother. Niggas is overjoyed you gone, but keep thinking I'm a fan. So this was like sometime last week, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it was last week.
So yeah, so NBA Summer League is going on right now, and you know, if you want to be seen, veterans really don't have any reason to be in Vegas for Summer League because they're not playing. Summer League is for your younger players, your rookies, and stuff like that to kind of see what you got.
But
The
the
better
veterans do show up to show support to the team and the
they
younger
do,
cats
but
too.
for real, them niggas want to sit there draped up, dripped out, you know what I'm saying, and be seen in Vegas. Let's just call it what the fuck it is. Right? There are some who show up for support, but a lot of them dudes just out there to show off they new, chain or something like that. So Tyler Hero has an AAU team, and they were practicing, and Bam didn't give a fuck about none of that. To duff a nigga out in front of his AAU team,
Damn.
Bam
Well,
had
first
about
of all, he walked up on him and checked him, and then I guess Tyler went a
Tyler
little,
said some shit, and Bam wasn't trying to hear none of that, and just started
yeah,
duffing that nigga.
got the
Hey,
mopping him up.
Bam, you're my new hero, brother. I love you. We have to protect Bam Adebayo at all costs because it's time. Like they say, Tyler, he all swollen up under here and shit. He like left that boy a nice little shiner from what they say. Um, yeah, man, you gotta watch who you talk shit about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right
yeah.
now, I have no qualms with what Bam did.
None.
Hell
Tyler
no.
Hero, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. Tyler Hero, he can ball, and certain dudes, fair skinned dudes, they take to niggas think they can shoot a jumper, so niggas think that they down, essentially. And it seems that's what Tyler Hero did. And he thought that he can just do and say whatever the fuck he wanted to say. And Bam had to let that nigga know we are not on that type of time over here. Them niggas said Bam stumped him out and Asia was choking.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. You can't talk shit, bro. Tyler, enjoy Milwaukee. I don't fucking know what to say to you at this point. Enjoy Milwaukee. Enjoy the
Yeah.
rebuild. You're done. Like nobody people forget how like D'Angelo Russell was seen as one of the next stars of the league. Until that shit came out that he did like I'm not even a fan of Nick Young. But D'Angelo Russell was bugging when he did that shit. And I've told people a million times, all this shit here, yeah, we lit, we lit. Don't ever do that shit to me. If I look up and I catch you all up in here, we lit, it's going up, I'm liable to knock the phone out your fucking hand. You don't know who I'm lying to or who I'm hiding from. I'm gonna keep it a fuck.
Hell no.
I'm just saying. Nick Young was engaged to Iggy Azalea at the time, and D'Angelo Russell was all in the Laker locker room on Snapchat recording video
Mhm.
while Nick Young was in the background talking about how he had a bitch up in the crib while Iggy Azalea was away. I think she was on tour or something,
Ooh.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then Iggy went to the security camera footage from their home and saw he had a bitch in there. Clearly their engagement was off. And then she ended up with Playboy Cardi and got pregnant by him. And apparently he don't take care of his kid, but that ain't none of my business. And I ain't want to gossip. She ain't heard that from me. No, Sari, you did not. Um, but I'm telling you, if we in the setting and and I look up and you all yeah, it's going up. I'm like, no, nigga, you're going down. Put that phone down before I put you down. Um, but D'Angelo Russell was looked at as one of the next stars of the league. The boy can ball, but nobody trusted him after that incident.
Mm.
Nobody trusted him. And I wouldn't be surprised if people don't fuck with Tyler Hero after this.
I mean, that shit ain't no different than KD creating burners and
True.
talking about niggas right while he
A hundred
practicing with him
percent.
and shit. But
A hundred
that's why
percent.
he's having trouble now in Houston. They trying to figure out if he gonna leave or he gonna go somewhere, but they say the trade market for that nigga is super down.
Nobody trust like he's getting up there. Like KD ain't no spring chicken. He's getting up there, but also niggas don't trust him. He kind of gives off the type of nigga that like is gonna bring like not a true locker room cancer, but pretty fucking close. Like I'm never the one to advocate for Draymond Green, but I don't know if Draymond was wrong in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tyler, enjoy Milwaukee, brother. Like get your bread, cause niggas are not
Yeah,
fucking with you
this
after
may
this.
be one of your last big contracts for shit sure.
Niggas
Cause
are
you
not
damn
fucking
sure
with
ain't
him
gonna do
after
nothing
this.
in Milwaukee with that
Sure in the fuck
squad.
and they're rebuilding. So yeah, the incident took place at a gym inside the Resorts World Casino in front of Heroes AAU team. According to multiple sources who witnessed the incident were granted anonymity to discuss a sensitive matter. Adebayo walked into the courts and Hero said something to him. Adebayo proceeded to walk over to Hero and without hesitation ducked his ass. The article doesn't say that, but I added that twist. Hero's AAU coach confronted Adebayo when Hero yelled at his former teammate while being escorted out by security personnel. Both players left the scene on their own. Hero appeared to have a small mark under his left eye. During the interview, which occurred shortly before news of the altercation with Adebayo emerged. Um, yeah, brother, you can. Oh, Hove brought out Nas to perform "Dead Presidents in the World Is Yours" at the Reasonable Doubt show. So shout out to Hove and Nas. um, Tyler, it's over, brother. It's over. You need to find you a Taylor Swift and get you a State Trooper haircut like Travis Kelsey did. Well, I'm just saying, niggas are not trusting you no more, bro. It's a wrap. Niggas ain't trusting you. D'Angelo Russell was a real Negro, and they didn't trust him. I'm telling you right now, the milk has gone bad. Sorry, brother. But what the fuck does Derek know, right? I don't know shit. Where we at? Shout out to Bam though. Mm, this next story brings me so much joy. There's one nigga in the NBA who I truly do not care for,
Oh.
and that's this long fingered New Balance Meek Mill braids wearing ass Kawhi fucking Leonard. I've never liked that nigga. I'm kind of a quiet nigga. He's too quiet. I don't trust that nigga. Kawhi has been on bullshit. That shit that they pulled 100% was to circumvent the salary cap because this is what really happened. If we're gonna tell the story, let's tell the story. Speaking of fucking summer league, we found out summer league. So the Raptors win the 2019 NBA championship. Kawhi Leonard is the biggest free agent in that class that year, right? who else was in that class? Him, Paul George requested a trade, so he wasn't a free agent. I can't. Who else? Do you
Mhm.
remember? Kyrie, KD. They
Kyrie
went to
and
Brooklyn.
KD. Yeah.
So I'll never forget. Kawhi had been talking to the Lakers, and I remember going to bed. And sometimes I have trouble sleeping. I woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning, and I had an ESPN alert, and it said Paul George has been traded to the Los Angeles Clippers, who are also signing Kawhi Leonard. And I threw my phone and went right back to sleep. And when I woke up, I was like, no, this shit couldn't have been real. Unfortunately, it was real. I hate the Los Angeles Clippers. I hate the Boston Celtics. I don't want anything good to happen to either of those franchises. The
Yeah.
Clippers just always seem to find a way to Clipper. All that, and they didn't win a single title. So this is the real story. When Kawhi was taking these pitches, his uncle Dennis is the one who represents him in these meetings. His uncle Dennis went to the Toronto Raptors and asked for a percentage of the team. The Toronto Raptors are owned by Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. They own the Raptors, they own the Maple Leafs, the Toronto Argonauts, some other teams. They own the building that the Leafs and the Raptors play in. How Uncle Dennis thought that he was going to get MLSE to give him a percentage of the Toronto fucking Raptors, which would also have given him a percentage of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dog, do you think they're going to let a black man, a black American man, have any interest in ownership of the Toronto fucking Maple Leafs? No. So when Nichols was like, Kawhi, why would Kawhi not stay in Toronto? Because his uncle wanted ownership in the team. The Raptors contacted the league about this. The league did nothing. Kawhi then started taking meetings with other teams. His uncle went to Jeannie Buss and the Lakers and asked for the exact same thing. And Jeannie Buss was like, wait a minute, this is weird. And Magic had already left. Magic left after Bron's first year in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Magic had just recently left right at the end of the season. So the Lakers also called the league like, yo, his uncle is asking us for a piece of the team. Everybody just thought the Clippers had this master plan when Kawhi signed it. I'm like, this feels weird. I don't know what it is. Can't exactly put my finger on it. But nobody generally chooses the Clippers over the Lakers. It just doesn't happen. The Clippers would have to draft well and then maybe acquire, like Chris Paul. Who was he getting traded to first?
The Lakers.
The fucking Lakers. The deal was done and the league vetoed the fucking trade, and then Chris Paul got traded to the Clippers.
Yep.
Just didn't make any sense. So then we find out that the way to give Kawhi an ownership, they couldn't give him an ownership stake. So what they did was get him off the books marketing deal. Why? Because in order to bring in Paul George and Kawhi, they had to make it fit under the cap. And the money that Kawhi wanted would not work under the cap. So Ballmer's people went out and got his best friend who owned this company to give Kawhi a no-show job like it was the fucking Sopranos or Goodfellas. It was supposed to be an endorsement deal where he was also supposed to plant trees. Newsflash, the nigga didn't plant a single fucking tree. Obviously, the Clippers experiment didn't work out. Kawhi's been hurt, Paul George was hurt, and they just were a mid basketball team, even with them two, and James Harden. The pick that they gave Oklahoma City to get Paul George turned into, was it Jalen Williams? Because they sent Shea back to OKC and some picks. And OKC used those picks to win a fucking title last year.
Yeah. They had hella picks. It was Jalen Williams. One was
Shai
Chet Holmgren.
Gilgeous, was it?
Yeah, one of them
Wow.
picks was Chet Holmgren because they got
They
Jalen
built
and Chet back to back.
They built a fucking championship roster, and nothing worked for the fucking Clippers. The Clippers were gonna find a way to Clipper. Um, Now the issue is this: what they did with this no-show job was to circumvent the salary cap, which under the league's rules is illegal. Why did Kawhi want to go back to Toronto? He could have stayed in Toronto. Well, when this investigation popped off, the NBA Board of Governors has a say-so. The head of the NBA Board of Governors is a representative from Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment who represents the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi thought that he was going to get away scot fucking free. So at the end of June, the Raptors and the Clippers agreed to a deal in principle to send Kawhi back to Toronto. The Clippers would get Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and some draft picks, I
And
think.
some draft picks, yeah. 2 draft picks.
Guess what? The league said, nah, nigga, nah. The Clippers and Raptors trade for Kawhi Leonard will not be complete until the NBA's investigation into the Clippers is over. You tried to run out of town like niggas didn't have a Rico over your whole head. Brother, I don't know why the fuck you thought that was going to work. Kawhi, I got news for you. That dumbass laugh. Not today, friend. Per Sham Charania, the Los Angeles Clippers Toronto Raptors trade centered around Kawhi Leonard will not be complete until the NBA investigation into the Clippers is over. Statement from the Clippers to ESPN. For the past 10 months, our organization has fully cooperated with the NBA in a NBA investigation, participating in dozens of interviews, providing tens of thousands of documents, and facilitating access to our staff. While the process has been challenging, we've remained committed to transparency. On June 30th, we reached an agreement in principle to trade Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors. We have since been informed that the trade can only be finalized if the Raptors ownership group assumes the risk of penalties related to Kawhi's contract that could theoretically result from the ongoing investigation. The investigation is ongoing, and we expect the trade to be finalized following its conclusion. Pause. The Toronto Raptors ownership group would have to assume all responsibility.
They're not
Here's
doing that
why,
shit.
and here's why. Because as I stated, the Toronto Raptors are owned by MLSE, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. They also own the Toronto Maple Leafs, who just had the number 1 pick in the NHL draft, who just acquired Gavin McKenna. And the Maple Leafs actually have done some great work this offseason, adding pieces to try to keep the number 1 pick from exactly 10 years ago, Austin Matthews, in a Maple Leafs jersey. They are not going to let the Toronto Raptors and Kawhi Leonard fuck up what is a hockey town. I know the Raptors have existed since 95, 96. It's Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. It's not Raptor Sports and Entertainment. They're not going to assume this issue. Why the fuck would they take on that trade and Kawhi gets suspended? Then you sent away Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick and draft picks.
Mhm.
The Raptors would be absolute idiots. At the heart of this investigation, we are Joe Sandberg and Aspiration. We did not funnel money to Kawhi Leonard through Aspiration. That's a lie because the text messages are out there because Uncle Dennis didn't get his money. You niggas are all cooked. I cannot wait for the other shoe to fall. Like many sophisticated investors, financial institutions, and business partners, we were victims of a fraud initiated by Sandberg, who has been convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison. Dog, Ballmer's fucking college roommate was on the board of the fucking company. Nobody hoodwinked y'all. Y'all trying to clean this shit up now. This is the Beanie Siegel fucking feel it in the air video. The niggas are outside the door. It's over. We recognize the uncertainty this has created and the impact it has had on our team, our fans, the Raptors organization, their fans, and the players whose futures remain affected while this process continues. We remain confident when the facts are evaluated fairly and thoroughly, the NBA will confirm exactly what we have said from the beginning. We have not done what we are accused of doing. Yeah, you did. You lied, buddy. I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. It's over. It's over. Send the motherfuckers in the black Suburbans. They're about to clean shit up. The Clippers, despite all that Steve Ballmer money, are going to have to pay for this. Adam Silver cannot sweep this under the fucking rug. Just like that shit with Donald Sterling, he couldn't sweep under the rug. That's how Steve Ballmer got the team in the first fucking place. Y'all fucked up. Never leave a fucking paper trail. Now y'all just sat there and like kudos to the fucking Raptors and the Lakers. That nigga Uncle Dennis went in there slapped his dick on the table like we need this. And Kawhi's letting this fool ruin his life. Kawhi is how old? He's got Taylor Swift is 36. Kawhi's got to be about 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, because he was
He's
a rookie
exactly
during them
35.
35, yeah, because he was a rookie during them Spurs when that Spurs run. So yeah.
So at 35 years old, on some bad knees and facing a suspension, your best days are in the rearview mirror. If the Toronto Raptors actually initiated this trade after this investigation and took Kawhi on, they would be fucking idiots.
They not doing that shit. Because they gotta pay the money and he's gonna have to sit. They might fuck around, slap him. At first I didn't think that they was when we had this conversation before, but yeah, now that I'm looking more into it, you're right. They gonna slap that nigga with at least at the minimum 25. He may get 50.
He's going to get suspended. There's going to be a fine, and they more than likely will lose draft picks as well. It's over. It's not even over, it's Jover. You niggas are cooked like a Christmas fucking ham. All of that for Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, eventually James Harden, and a bunch of niggas who never amounted to a single ring. And the ring y'all should have is an OK fucking C.
Yep.
The Clippers are always going to Clipper. They will never fucking learn. This is a disaster, but because it's happening to the Clippers, I'm enjoying it. Um, None better for you niggas. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Raptors, don't be stupid. I know that y'all not dumb. I really don't think that y'all dumb enough to actually go through with this fucking trade. I would hope that y'all aren't. I'm almost 100% sure they're not going to fucking go through with this trade. They
They
would be
not doing
stupid to
that
do
shit.
that.
Yeah, they not doing that shit. If they stood alone and they owned their own shit, maybe. But that pretty much guarantees you a rebuild. There would be no purpose to get him because now you put him off for a whole nother year and you got rid of Brandon Ingram. Brady Dick
You
ain't nobody
add
really
you
cared
adding
about.
another year. You add another year to that bum ass knee, the ankle, the suspension, the fine. Like the Raptors would incur the fines. The Raptors would incur the loss of the draft picks. They would be stupid to take this trade.
They not doing it. That shit is over with.
Clippers look like they fucked, man. Look like they fucked. I couldn't be happier. Let me tell you, could not be happier.
Yep.
Um, so we got another freaky nigga in the news.
Oh,
Yeah. Um, your man Stephon Diggs, brother.
This motherfucker.
Um, let me before we. I'll ask once I get done. I'm gonna ask y'all this. So Stephon Diggs, the man who accused Stephon Diggs of sexual assault, has reportedly turned over 100 pages of text and Instagram DMs between them to support his claims in court.
100
Um,
pages?
Yep.
Damn.
somebody,
How big was that font? My God.
it wasn't the font. Them niggas was talking freaky for a long time. Somebody said, somebody said the nigga wore crop tops for 8 Sundays straight. What y'all think he was doing before he put that shit
Exactly. Exactly.
on?
They put some pictures up of that nigga and then the plaintiff. And the pictures that they chose, they was like, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was doing when y'all chose these pictures. That shit is wild.
Damn.
This is the craziest fucking take. Quote, he's just a sexual person. If you walk and talk, he is down to poke. That's all.
Not he's down to poke. That's wild.
Diggs is a nasty nigga.
Damn.
Nigga said Odell Beckham, he's not gay, bi, or straight. He doesn't have a preference. Odell Beckham Jr. is the same way. This nigga is fucking crazy.
They just throwing niggas in the pot with this nigga. It's a nasty gumbo, fam.
Nasty gumbo.
This some nasty gumbo, my
fucking
nigga.
stomach is hurting. This nigga said, I'm literally crying. I'm not playing. A lot of firms are this way.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're laughing too much.
The nigga said, a lot of pervs are this way. Oh my God.
What?
The nigga said they aren't good looking and they don't have money, so things tend to turn out differently. You better watch yours around Diggs. He will snag your partner from you before you can even think of something to say. He said it happened to my boy in Vegas. His girl and her friends hung out with Diggs. Sent his friends. They said nothing happened, just chilled. Oh my God. Diggs is a fucking crazy dude. Boy, they got you caught in 4 fucking K. Ain't no way around it.
That nigga settled and they gave that man $10 million.
$10
bro.
million.
$10
Yes.
million?
Yes. When dude produced those text messages, Diggs knew he was dead to rights. Buddy, you're out there now.
I need to make my money like this. Like,
and I just want to say one little thing. Now, Cardi B.
You beat me. My question.
stop.
What did I say? I'm gonna ask. So now, Offset look bad now.
You done left this man because he won't stop fucking females or whatever the case may be to get with a nigga with more kids. Just got off of beating a case of beating on a bitch that he was fucking on.
That nigga Diggs got 4 women pregnant in 2025.
Whew.
That's a new bitch pregnant every 3 months, dog. That
And I
math is
guarantee you, if
crazy.
niggas could get pregnant, he'll have 3 of them too.
The amount of child support.
Beating his
That's
ass.
wow. Cardi B is somewhere
you
right now
settled.
punching the air.
You settled, dog. When they tried to put them allegations on hold last year, and motherfuckers was like, he need to settle, and he was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. I didn't do this. When you settle, you look guilty. I'm sorry. Like when they told, rest in peace to Bean, when they told Kobe, just pay the girl a little money, Kobe was like, hey man, fuck that. We going to trial. But I think he did settle eventually, didn't he? Or he was found not guilty on it was civil. I don't fucking remember. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you this. Diggs looked fucking crazy. When that man walked around that Vikings locker room and asked all the players who was the last guy in here you would want to date your sister, and they all said to a motherfucking man, Diggs.
The whole team said Diggs.
Whole fucking team said Diggs.
I tell you what, I want to see the messages. What old girl said trade today? I want to see that fucking warrant.
Brother.
I want to see that fucking warrant. Yeah.
Turn your head, Dimitri. The punk ass cop was gonna shoot me.
Yeah, I want to see the messages, nigga. Yeah.
Boy,
That nigga was in there giving it up filthy.
He was talking nasty. I'm gonna tell you something. If those messages leak, it's gonna be like the day Rachel Dolezal OnlyFans leaked. The fucking Twitter timeline is gonna go ape shit. I can't wait to see them texts. Cardi, come on, man. I can't. Come on, man. You lost the Super Bowl. You damn near got caught up in some other bullshit,
Mm-mm.
and here we are.
You was
Here we
fucking the
are.
cook, beat up on the cook. Now you did this nigga. This nigga got you
Bell
with
Callis, Bell Callis, come
hundreds
to
of
the front of the
pages.
court. Uh, he was telling that nigga where he could stick it because ain't no fucking way.
God damn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now
Mm-hmm.
this nigga football career, because football ain't like basketball. Them niggas ain't finna be playing at in the locker room and yeah, we know what you doing and nah, that
Try to
shit over
slap
with.
anybody with a towel right now. They gonna beat the black off his ass.
That's crazy. Gave that boy 10 million. And I guarantee you, old boy was keeping it cool. But when he seen, okay, you just got into it with the broad, you beat that case, but I'm looking at all the evidence I got, I can get you. I guarantee you, old boy was keeping it cool.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
literally just, I guarantee you that it brought down a storm. I can get you. That nigga, he
Diggs,
produced 100 pages of
100
not only
pages.
text, but messages like Instagram messages and all of that. That's
Diggs, I'm telling you right now, Diggs asked that nigga to suck him from the back. Okay, it's some shit in the messages. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
100
It's some
messages.
shit.
That shit can go back months, if not
Thank
years.
you. And let me tell you something. Like we've all sent like racy texts and shit like that. I've said like, but I'm a normal nigga. I'm a normal nigga. Diggs was. You gave up 10 million. He asked that nigga to stick a hamster up his ass or something. He was in there giving it up absolutely fucking diabolically in those messages. I promise you. I fucking promise you. That nigga say, I got all the texts. Hey, pay that man his money. No nigga comes off that money that quick. If you're not guilty, fucking take a trial. Take a trial. Take a trial.
That shit wouldn't even have made it to the light of day. That boy would have said anything. And yeah, bro, I can sign this NDA. I'm getting you what you want. Ain't no way I could have let that shit
Yeah.
get to the light of day. No way. Gots
So
to
once
be more
again,
careful.
Bell Callis, better known as Cardi B, come to the front. We gotta have church with you, mamas.
Yo,
Offset a
nigga out
grimy
here
nigga,
wilding.
wilding the fuck out, and you had the nerve to stand your ass in that kitchen. Well, he both our baby father. I guess we gonna be baby mothers together. You look crazy. You look crazy as shit.
Broke up that family because that nigga won't stop fucking with females to deal with a nigga that won't stop fucking with anything.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Ames, since you're our resident lady, I gotta
Eh.
ask. I gotta ask. Let's say the good brother Jesse was fucking around, just throwing his dick around to different bitches, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
found out and you was like, yo, I'm off this shit. I'm not fucking with you no more. Divorcing your ass. And then
Mm-hmm.
you found a new motherfucker who was not only throwing his dick around the bitches, but was throwing it in a couple of niggas too. How would you feel?
I'd
Mm,
you know
mm,
what?
mm, mm.
I'd put on that wig, I'd put on that red nose, do big old red lips because I'm feeling like a fucking clown. Feeling like a
Clown.
clown.
It's clown time. Homie the clown
It's
time. I ain't gonna
clown
lie to
time.
you. Damn.
That's how I'd
Mm,
feel.
mm, mm.
Take me to clown school because clearly I got a gift.
That's crazy, dog. Gots to be more careful.
Let me tell you something. I knew Diggs was a different type of nigga when he pulled that Valentine's Day stunt. Diggs had Tay Heckard. I'm talking about Tay so goddamn fine. I don't know who the other chick was. He had them in the same hotel on Valentine's Day on different floors. And when I heard that, I was like, "You're a different type of nigga
That man
because
took the stairs up and down.
do you know how hard that is to pull off? Like for real.
Clearly,
Like
it's
I've
not that
had like,
hard. I mean, he did it.
well, he's got NFL money. I've been with girls before that if I took too long in the bathroom, you in there texting that bitch, ain't you? Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Damn.
Scratch a lie, find a thief. I'm telling you. So that man had to go from floor to floor. And I know one of them was like, who you fucking? Because you keep leaving this room and coming back 20, 30 fucking minutes later. Who you fucking? Where the
I
bitch
mean,
at? You got a bitch down in the car?
maybe, just maybe, he's getting them tired out enough. You know, they just don't care. They're just laying in bed, falling asleep. Maybe I
Or
don't know.
or he bought the Birkin bag she wanted and that's all she wanted. She didn't give a
True.
fuck.
Yeah, that too.
I'm not gonna hold you. What you said about Cardi is 100% spot on. She looks like a clown right now. I don't give a fuck. Like everybody can say what the fuck they want about Offset. If Offset was that terrible and you went from Set to Diggs, you made yourself look worse. You should have
Yeah.
just went and got a regular old dude that didn't nobody know or something like that. You want to be out
Yeah.
here at the Super Bowl, this that. Like then, remember they had that incident. Cardi didn't know that his baby mama was gonna be there. His baby mama sitting sideline at the fucking Super Bowl, and Cardi apparently got mad about that.
Diggs was supposed to clip that nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He wasn't supposed to make it. That nigga was supposed to die in this movie. I couldn't have let it happen. I could not have let it happen.
Didn't Dub say
God
that
damn.
about Ralph? I don't know what Ralph thought, but he dies at the end of this movie.
That nigga was supposed to die at the end of this movie. Ain't no
Oh
way.
my god, that was hilarious.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, Cardi. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Shorty, because shit. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.
You almost had that
Yeah.
motherfucker, man.
this
I don't know what
this
to
is
tell you.
this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is that Diggs looks nuts. Is he even signed to a team right now? What is he signed to? Let's see.
I think he's still with the Patriots.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh, that nigga
Oh.
ain't getting picked up. That's over with.
Exactly. Now you see what I'm saying? You just had to run off 10 million to keep old boy quiet, but now everybody gonna think that, you pitching and catching.
Ain't no
Um
think to it. Ain't no thinking to it. You got to wear that shoe, baby.
they
That's
gonna fit you
wow.
for that jacket. They fit you for that jacket right now.
Them zippers is on point right now, boy.
So
Golly, gots to be more careful. Mm.
you had to get a lawyer to fight that one case. You just gave up 10 bands and now you ain't got no fucking job. And you got hella fucking kids out here. 4 newborns to be exact.
And
Mm-mm.
now the chicks that you were stringing along, they got to choose between looking overly motherfucking foolish and taking you back or leaving you alone. So you might not even have a back. And the one with the bread that could have
I'm
fixed
talking about,
everything, you done fucked
yeah,
that up.
I promise the way Diggs look in this fucking picture is crazy. I just put it in the group text. Um, so I warn folks often to be be aware of hypersexual people. They are impulsive and engage in a lot of high risk
This is
behavior.
one of the pictures. Yeah, they knew what they was doing. When they look at that nigga there, boy.
Ooh.
Godly.
a lot of pervs are this way is still fucking hilarious.
That nigga look bad.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That purse
it's
don't
a
make it
wrap,
no
but
motherfucking better.
he looked crazy.
Mm, mm.
I'm sorry, but I'm never gonna be the type of nigga to say it's given, but hey, buddy, it's given some shit. It's given sassy as a bitch.
That shit gave, nigga. That shit fully gave. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is gone. Fuck gave. It's gone. Like, yeah, brother. Yeah,
Oh
brother.
my god. Hey man. Hey Diggs, wish you the best, brother. I don't think this is gonna turn out in your favor.
Nope.
That shit over with. It's over with. Damn.
I ain't heard that in the fucking clip. I swear to God.
Mm.
Oh my fucking God. That was a blast from the past. Oh my God. Nigga neck
Yeah.
was straight and hit that note. Oh man. So lastly, our good friend Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., aka Lil Wayne. He actually showed up to a show this time. However,
Wow. Oh,
well,
okay.
don't applaud him just yet. Per TMZ, Lil Wayne pissed off another contingent of his loyal fans after bailing on the show earlier this week because he apparently showed up in New Hampshire Friday, but it took him a million years to get there. Here's the deal. Wayne was scheduled to play a show at Bank NH Pavilion in Guilford, New Hampshire last night, which fans say was supposed to begin around 9 p.m. Eastern time. So here are the comments. Bro was supposed to come on at 8:50. We left at 10:45. Apparently he came on at 11 for an hour. Such a scam. So when they said fire your team and everyone around you and reboot yourself before they ruin your legacy. I think it's a bit late for that, buddy.
Yeah.
Someone else said, if you have tickets to future shows, sell them. We left at 10:30 last night, New Hampshire, after waiting for 2 hours. Rumors are he came out on at 10:45 with an 11 p.m. noise ordinance in the town. Such a disappointment. Seriously, sell your tickets. Well, Lil Wayne wasn't there at 9 or even 10. According to Weezy fans, the rapper didn't show up till 11 p.m. Played just 1 hour and bailed. You wouldn't be able to
Just
tell
one
that from Lil.
hour.
Yeah, and you're the fucking headliner. Crazy. You wouldn't be able to tell that from Wayne's social media posts about the concert, in which he seemed to indicate went off without a hitch while thanking his New Hampshire supporters for showing up for him. He ended that post with a simple message. He's on his way to Iowa, though there doesn't seem to be any guarantee he'll actually
Wait
get
a minute,
there.
fam. Wait a minute. Okay. This is little fucking Wayne.
Yeah,
Why is this nigga? The first show was in Maine, first of all.
yeah.
The next one was in New Hampshire.
Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine, of all fucking places.
And
Bangor,
then
Maine is
now
like
the
the
third
whitest fucking
show is
place in
going
the
to
United
be in
States of America.
Iowa.
Yeah. Who was your
Nigga,
booking agent? Let's start
but
there.
yeah, fam, I could have booked them shows, nigga.
Here's my thing. I might have said this when we talked about this last week, and if I did, I'm gonna say it again. If you are actively buying tickets to a Lil Wayne show or a Lauryn Hill show, and they do you like this, it's your own fault because the evidence is out there. It is your own fault. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Well, we can blame Wayne. You could, but you knew he was gonna pull this shit. It's the same with
That's
fucking Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill to death, but I would not buy a ticket to see Lauryn Hill because she might not fucking show up. Now,
especially to Maine, Iowa, or New Hampshire. Like, you had to know that nigga wasn't coming to your motherfucking city or he was going to pull some bullshit. This ain't Philly, Houston, New York. He ain't even doing quality cities.
oh my
Yeah.
god. So, do we want to revisit the conversation? All that bitching and moaning they did back in 2024 because he didn't get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, it's the same shit we talked about already, nigga. You clearly ain't in the headspace to be doing this shit. That's why. So all
Yeah.
the Lil Wayne fans, while y'all sitting there saying he should have did this, he should have did that, he giving y'all his ass to kiss. Clearly,
All
I
the
mean,
fucking time. All the fucking time.
yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
here's the like Wayne couldn't even be bothered. I get it. Maybe he didn't have to show up, but he should have at least no, he should have been there for that No Limit Cash Money versus. He should have been there. Point blank period. He should have been there.
I get to thinking about that, but I just went over some. I forgot about that shit when they tried to have that nigga killed. I don't know if I'd have showed up fucking with them niggas either.
To that point, I'll give you that. But you started rocking with the nigga baby after that again. If you was gonna cut him off, cut him the fuck off.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Because
true.
if they tried to have you killed, that's fucking severe. Just like I don't agree with the nigga 50 trolling Irv when he was dead, but everybody's like, well, they lined him up. If we're going operating under the same guise as that, then Wayne should have never went fucking with
You
Baby
shouldn't
again in the
have.
first place.
That's a fact. Cause I
Yeah.
sure say the same shit. You know, you try to have me clip this up forever. I don't give a fuck how you what happened.
So
But I
you
mean,
shouldn't have ran back to them niggas.
you definitely shouldn't have. So damn, gots to be more
This
careful.
conversation about ruining his legacy, what is there left? You just put out a fucking terrible album. What was it, last year? That elephant ear shit was crazy. I was like, this nigga got real live zoo sounds. Like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? I just the YMCMB fall off might be one of the most epic fall offs in music history that I can remember. Death Row after Pac got killed, Suge went to jail, and it was just Snoop and the Dog Pound. That was a hell of, and then Snoop went to No Limit. That was a fall off. Not even gonna lie. Um, the Rockefeller breakup because Dipset was on some shit. Jay went away. Bleak couldn't hold it down. Beans went to jail. That's up there. Fuck Cash Money, Juvie, BG, Turk
Hmm.
going to jail. That's up there. Drake rebounded. Drake rebounded. Nicki is full on MAGA at this point.
And a dope
Like
fiend.
full the fuck. Yeah, full on MAGA. And Wayne is clearly Wayne. And did you see the shit Tiger doing? Please
Mm-mm.
tell me y'all saw Tiger in his new alter ego as an 80s
No.
artist. Y'all didn't see this shit? Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
This nigga, oh my God. Oh my God. Bro. Starface. Tyga has introduced an 80s inspired alter ego named Starface. The persona features synth heavy production, cinematic VHS style music videos, and the sound that leans more toward melodic singing than its traditional rapping. Let me find the picture because y'all not gonna believe it unless I tell you. I'm gonna
He
put this shit
jacking
right up
Tory
in the
Lane
Discord.
shit.
Oh no, he jacking fucking Christopher Cross on some shit. This brother, this nigga Tiger looks fucking crazy. Um,
Yeah, he jacking. I'm
man,
looking at
man,
it.
man.
I found it. This shit look like that Tory Lane's '80s album.
Look, man, I love the 80s just as much as the next person, but you should have left that fucking vest in the closet, Tiger. I don't know what the fuck you thought you were doing with that. That shit is crazy. Like you wore that shit for an
Is that
actual picture.
pleather? Not even real leather? That's some shiny ass fucking
Oh my
Walmart trash
fucking god.
bag looking. What is
That
Is
that?
that
nigga.
a is that a wig is the question.
I don't know. That motherfucker wet than a bitch though. I'll tell you that. That motherfucker extra wet.
All right, man. That's gonna do it for us. I got nothing else.
I think we're good.
I have nothing else. I don't even have a "you suck." I just think that everybody that we talked about today just generally fucking sucks, right?
Yeah,
Taylor Swift, you
absolutely.
suck. Tiger, you suck. Wayne, you suck. Diggs, you suck and enjoy it. I
All of y'all.
Damn. God damn.
All right, man. Yeah, so we'll be back in a couple of days with our recap of Raising Kanan episode.
Raising Canaan.
Oh my fucking god. Y'all go out there, man. Dream those dreams and make them a reality, you know, all that good shit. And Diggs, you a nasty nigga. I really gotta I wanna see those texts. I wanna know how he was giving it up in them texts.
That nigga was filthy in them motherfuckers. I'm telling you.
Oh my fucking god. All right, man. We out of here. Y'all be good. Be easy. Peace.
Bye.